James Moore Farmhouse. This is another quick garden tip video on your cover crop. I'm expressing the cover crop. I know how kind of important that is for your upcoming spring and summer gardens, and with not putting the cover crop on does to it. And show people that this is the wheat. This was a full bag I had left. I left it in the little tractor shed here, and yeah, I took my old 3-wheeler. Some more tractor shed is where I keep a lot of my stuff at in here. And yeah, rats like wheat too. But this is how I got it from the farmer. Just like this. It was in the bag. This is what I got for $10 a bag. Look on Marketplace. And even if you got a small garden, I'm trying to get it open here. I'll show you how to rat that went in there. But if you got wheat, any kind of grain laying around, all rat, don't get in there. I'm trying to get a handful of it to show you. A handful of it here. That's wheat seed right there to combine. It look like rye, but it don't look like rye. It sold it to me as wheat. Hard to tell when it's small. It look like rye to me. But anyway, $10 a bag. That's a bushel. Range between 50 and 60 pounds. Like I said, cheap cover crop. Check with your local farmers. Look on Marketplace, Facebook Marketplace, and Craigslist. It's a lot of farmers these days doing that because of the price of the grain, and you don't have to deliver it. The farmer don't have to deliver it. You just want a few bags. And something else, another little tip. Chickens and turkeys and ducks love wheat too. So that's a cheap feed source too for your birds around the house. I don't know if it'll hurt them to eat a lot of it. I fed up one whole bag. Because when I went to the guy, I got 10 bags from him, I guess. This was left. I was gonna put this on my couple of patches of fall garden I have here left. That was full, but an old rat got in it. I'm gonna move it now. Maybe keep them away from it. But your turkeys and your ducks and stuff, they love wheat too. And you say do your research. Like I said, I'm not sure. I'm not sure how much, if it'll hurt them to give them too much of it. But you say feed corn is, I think, like when I'm buying Trax Fly, $22 a bag, $10 a bag. I mean, if you can supplement it in there, that'll save you some money too. Do like I'm gonna do. I'm gonna feed what I don't use for a cover crop. Food your cover crop. You got birds in the house. I know chickens, ducks, and turkeys eat it, but that's what you get for a cover crop from a farmer. That's straight grain out of a combine, out of the field, been combined. And something else I'm gonna touch on real quick. As far as you're spreading it, you don't have to have a whirly bird for the tractor, which it helps. That's nice. I got multiple options here on a whirly bird. I'm trying to put my hands on. Here it is. You can use one of these, some small like that. You can use one of them, a little dark in here. Them push ones. Those are the ones like you push. The biggest one I use a lot, believe it or not, just to spread it. Believe it or not. Yeah, I love 3-wheelers. I got one in the shed there. I got another one out here. This is my Ryder 3-wheeler, my ATC. I tell my wife, she married a grown kid. But this is just a lawn spreader I picked up cheap off Marketplace. This is where you spread. This is what you spread lime and grass seed with. You don't have to have nothing fancy. You can sling it with your hand. If you got a little small spot, you can sling it with your hand. You ain't got to have nothing big and fancy. Just get the seed, spread it on the ground pretty evenly. That's what I use a lot. I got that thing real cheap. But cover crop. The reason I did this video because I put this bit of information in one of my videos, but it was a long video and it was all the way at the end. And I know people will get tired of hearing you talk and tune out on you before they get to an important part of the video. The reason I do it myself sometimes. But cover crop, weed out of the combine, get you a little lawn spreader like that. And as far as covering it up, you ain't something else I cover real quick. As far as covering it up, anything will work. Rolling cultivators will work. I disc mine with a Warwick disc, but a lot of times that Warwick disc right there, that thing don't go in the ground but an inch or two. Just wore out. Anything cover the seed up. Them tines will do it. I wouldn't use these. I wouldn't use them. That's a little aggressive. Anything you kind of disc you got, tines, it don't matter. As long as it'll stir the ground up. A chain link fence will work. Any kind of drag will work. I have known people use like a board. Anything to shuffle the dirt and the seed around so to cover it up. I mean, you ain't gotta have nothing fancy. Whatever works. Don't worry about what the next man thinks. If it works and gets the job done, don't worry about it. It's like all this homemade contraption I got going on here. I don't worry about what other people think. But green bean seed, whatever you got laying around that'll scratch the ground and move a little dirt on top, shuffle the dirt around on the seed. That's all you gotta have. Put a cover crop down. You don't need nothing fancy. You ain't gotta have nothing fancy to spread it with neither. You ain't gotta have an expensive grain drill either. Another 3-wheeler. But now you are on the cheap, efficient cover crop. More farm malls. Like and subscribe.